Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I've always said that the race is not for the swift, but for the one who can endure. And patience is the key. When others were saying, well, Tesla only have two models. Why isn't you making all these models? Or why doesn't Neo stop making battery swap stations? It is too much cash burn. We need to become profitable so we can make quick profits. Who cares what happens after that? And I used to say, shut your mouth and pull your pants up, boy, be a man. Well, what's happening? The registration numbers came out, and I believe it's a precursor for what's coming. The boogeyman is coming. So let's start with Tesla. Tesla had 3,070 registration last week, down 57.89% from 7,290. Very strange. And down 8.56% in April from the same month a year ago, and down 61.24% from March. Very strange. But they said we should follow Tesla business model, didn't they, guys? Xpeng had 6,870 registrations, up 23.78%. Not bad. 6,870 from 5,550 a week ago. Li Auto had 8,160, down 28.42% from 11,400, but still not bad. 8,160. Of course, we all know that Li Auto is not a pure EV play. Xpeng and Tesla is. BYD, which is also not a pure EV play, but is crushing it at 67,980, up 14.62%. So some may say, well, Mitch, isn't BYD the better buy? No, we're coming for their lunch as well. If they don't adopt battery as a service, which is the only way forward, battery swapping, they will also be crushed, just like Tesla is being crushed right now. Tesla is being decimated and destroyed, and Elon knows it. Xiaomi, 5,180, down 8.96% from 5,690. And now I think Xiaomi is getting sued for having some feature in the front that doesn't serve any purpose. It was just there for aesthetics. I'm not sure if they disclosed that. It's like the air breathers. I'm not sure if they disclosed it or not. Then they had the accident where the car did not alert the people fast enough, and China had to change the policy where people have to word it and explain. The auto dealerships have to explain to the customer buying it that this is not full self-driving, like Tesla was marketing theirs as well as full self-driving, when it's not. It's not full self-driving. Zeekr, 4,310, up 39.94%. Not bad. They are also growing. Leap, that's the same Zeekr that teamed up with us. Leap Motor, 7,800, up 25.28% from 6,230. Not bad. And of course, most of their cars are low end, just like Tesla, just like Xpeng. Leap Motor, 7,800. Aito by Huawei, the giant in China, had 7,540, up 12.87%. Also not bad. And again, their cars are on the lower end segment. What about NIO? NIO had 6,060 deliveries, up 18.82%. And we know some of that came from the ET9. So it's very interesting to see what will happen with our margins by the end of this year. Onvo had 1,600, up 29.69% from the week before. So the Onvo ramp up continues. Under Dr. Shen Fei, he seems to be doing a good job with the marketing. This is all we needed for Onvo, for the proper marketing. And Firefly had 470, up 34.29%, which isn't bad for a brand new brand. And we see it ramping up. We see the marketing, NIO has learned from its mistakes and has started from the very door marketing Firefly in a beautiful way, putting it right next to NIO in the NIO showrooms so people know it's a premium luxury brand. But let's get back to Tesla for a little bit. We had 6,060 deliveries. Tesla had 3,070. What? The writing was on the wall, and I said it. I said it over a year ago. The writing is on the wall. We're coming for them. They stopped innovating. And when I said it, people used to always say, "You're bashing Mitch." It's not bashing. It's just telling the truth. Tesla is dog poop, cat poop, rat poop, and bat poop. Smelly guano. And according to Michael Perslow, one of my subscribers, buffalo poop. Yes, they are. Because they stopped innovating, and now even the Chinese is waking up. The rest of the world woke up before them and started dumping it. In fact, I think it was like 7,000 Cybertrucks that are parked at a dealership and no one is buying them. Yes. Are you surprised? It looks like a wheelbarrow. That's all it looks like. Grotesque, disgusting, malfunctioning, falling apart. That's what it is. And because they stopped innovating since Peter Rollins left them, Peter Rollins is a great engineer. He wasn't a good CEO, but he was a great engineer. Since he left, I knew it was the decline of Tesla. NIO, on the other hand, had 6,060 registrations, up 18.82% from last week. And this is without our refreshed NIO brands. Very strange. So what do you guys think will happen when NIO start delivering our refresh models by the end of this month? It will be interesting to see what happens to that number. Will it go up from 6,060? I think so. I think the CEO is right when he said our profitability will be sudden and it will be massive. And bear in mind, this is without the calculation of them coming to America, because no one thought that Donald Trump would do a deal. And I said a deal is coming. I said it many times. When people were saying, "Oh, Donald Trump is crushing the market," I said, "Shut your mouth, boy. You're getting a chance to buy." But like the cattle mentality, they will poop in your pants and run to the hills all the time when us real investors jump in and buy. It's the difference between the 1% and the 99%. You decide where you want to sit. Do you want to sit with the 99 or the 1% and be with us? So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.